Have you ever bitten into a candy-coated chocolate and paused for a moment wondering, how on earth do they make these little wonders? That satisfying crunch, the vibrant colors, and the smooth chocolate center, there's something almost magical about it. It's a treat that's so familiar, yet the process behind it is shrouded in mystery for most of us. Today we're about to peel back the layers and discover the secrets hidden beneath that shiny, colorful shell. We all love that unmistakable crunch when we bite down, followed by the sweet burst of chocolate flavor. But have you ever stopped to think about what makes that experience so unique? The answer lies in a combination of science, art, and a little bit of engineering genius. The process of making candy-coated chocolates is a fascinating journey, one that transforms simple ingredients into a treat that's beloved around the world. Yet for most of us, the how remains a delicious mystery. Take M&ms for example, those iconic colorful buttons of chocolate that have become a staple in candy bowls everywhere. Each one is a tiny masterpiece, perfectly round, vibrantly colored, and stamped with that famous M. But what goes into making them so irresistibly perfect? How do they get that flawless shell, and how do they keep the chocolate from melting in your hand, but not in your mouth? These are questions that have intrigued candy lovers for generations. The truth is, most of us have never seen what happens behind the scenes. We tear open a bag, pour out a handful, and enjoy, never giving a second thought to the incredible journey these candies take from the factory floor to the palm of your hand. The process is a blend of tradition and cutting-edge technology, with each step carefully designed to create the perfect bite every time. But today, you're in for a treat. Imagine you've just found a golden ticket, your exclusive pass to step inside the world of M&ms. We're about to embark on a behind-the-scenes adventure, exploring the secrets and surprises that go into making these beloved candies. We'll take you deep inside the M&M factory where rivers of melted chocolate flow, and machines work tirelessly to coat, polish, and package millions of candies every single day. You'll see how raw ingredients are transformed into the treats you know and love, and you'll discover the clever engineering that keeps every M&M perfectly shaped and vibrantly colored. Get ready for a wild ride through a world where chocolate swirls in giant vats, candy shells tumble and spin in massive drums, and state-of-the-art machines ensure that every single M&M is just right. It's a place where science meets creativity, and where a simple idea, chocolate that won't melt in your hand, has become a global phenomenon. By the end of our journey, you'll be an M&M expert, armed with fun facts and fascinating stories to share with your friends. You'll never look at a bag of M&ms the same way again. So grab your golden ticket and let's dive into the candy-coated mystery together. Our journey begins in a surprisingly warm and fragrant place. The air is thick with the sweet, comforting aroma of cocoa, and everywhere you look, there's a sense of magic in the making. This isn't just any ordinary factory. This is where one of the world's most beloved candies is born, and the process is as mesmerizing as it is delicious. Imagine a river of rich melted milk chocolate flowing before your eyes. It glistens under the factory lights, swirling in endless silky ribbons. The chocolate is so smooth and glossy it almost looks unreal, like something out of a dream. The sight alone is enough to make your mouth water, and the scent is even more intoxicating. That's the reality inside the M&M factory. Here, chocolate isn't just an ingredient, it's the star of the show. Every day, thousands of pounds of chocolate are transformed from simple cocoa beans into the iconic candies we all know and love. The factory hums with energy as machines and people work together in perfect harmony to create something truly special. Giant vats, like something out of Willy Wonka, hold the liquid chocolate, kept at the perfect temperature for smooth pouring. These massive tanks are carefully monitored by skilled chocolatiers who ensure that the chocolate remains silky and flawless. The vats are so large you could almost imagine swimming in them, if only you could resist the temptation to take a sip. Next, the chocolate takes a tumble. It's poured from the vats in a mesmerizing cascade, flowing through a network of pipes and chutes that guide it to the next stage. The movement is almost hypnotic as the chocolate glides and tumbles, never losing its shine or smoothness. It's poured into tiny, perfectly shaped molds, each one destined to become the heart of an M&M. These molds are designed with incredible precision, ensuring that every single piece is exactly the right size and shape. The chocolate fills each mold with a satisfying plop, settling in to cool and solidify. The molds move along a conveyor belt, the chocolate beginning to cool and harden as it travels. The temperature is carefully controlled so the chocolate sets just right, firm, but still creamy on the inside. As the molds glide down the line, you can almost see the transformation happening before your eyes. Our little candies are starting to take shape. What began as a river of molten chocolate is now becoming the familiar bite-sized treat we all recognize. Each piece is a tiny masterpiece, crafted with care and precision, and this is just the beginning of their journey. Soon, they'll be ready for their colorful coats and the final steps that make M&Ms truly irresistible. Now for the signature candy coating. This is where things get really interesting. The chocolate centers, now cooled and solid, take a dip in a special liquid candy mixture. Think of it like a colorful bath. This liquid candy is the secret to the M&M's hard, shiny shell. The chocolate centers tumble around inside large, rotating drums. As they tumble, the liquid candy coating hardens layer by layer. This process, called panning, creates that satisfying crunch we all know and love. It's like magic, watching the dull chocolate transform into vibrant candy-coated treats. Out of the panning drums they come, but our M&Ms aren't quite ready for their close-up. They need a bit of polishing. Gentle brushes buff the candies, giving them that signature shine. It's like a mini car wash for chocolate. Next, it's time for sorting. Sharp-eyed machines scan each M&M, making sure they're the perfect shape, size, and color. Any imperfections and they're whisked away. Only the best and brightest make it to the final stage. Have you ever wondered how they get the M on each M&M? It's actually quite clever. The candies roll down a conveyor belt, each one passing under a special printing machine. A tiny amount of edible white ink is applied, creating the iconic M on each piece. Now for the grand finale. The M&Ms, perfectly printed and bursting with color, are ready for their packaging. They flow down chutes like a rainbow waterfall into bags and tubes, ready to be shipped out to candy lovers everywhere. But wait, what about the famous slogan? How do they make sure M&Ms melt in your mouth and not in your hand? Well, it all comes down to that special candy shell. The panning process creates a barrier that prevents the chocolate inside from melting too quickly at room temperature. However, the shell is thin enough to dissolve easily in your mouth, releasing the delicious chocolate within. It's a delicate balance achieved through precise temperature control and the perfect candy coating recipe. And there you have it. From humble chocolate rivers to shiny candy-coated perfection, we've witnessed the incredible journey of an M&M. Next time you open a bag of these colorful treats, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity and care that goes into each and every piece. It's a reminder that even the simplest things can be filled with wonder and delicious surprises. So go ahead, indulge in a handful of M&Ms and savor the sweet taste of candy science. But our journey isn't over yet. Have you ever wondered what the M in M&M stands for? It's not just a random letter, you know. It represents the names of the candy's creators, Forrest Mars Sr. and Bruce Murray. These two candy pioneers joined forces back in 1941 to create the iconic treat we know and love today. Their vision? A chocolate candy that wouldn't melt in your hand, perfect for soldiers fighting in World War II. And the rest, as they say, is history. From their humble beginnings as a wartime snack, M&Ms have a story as colorful as the candies themselves. Born out of necessity during World War II, these little chocolate gems were originally created to provide soldiers with a treat that could withstand the heat and rigors of battle. The hard candy shell was a simple yet ingenious solution, keeping the chocolate from melting in their hands, and quickly became a symbol of comfort and joy during difficult times. Over the decades, M&Ms have transformed from a practical snack for soldiers into a global phenomenon enjoyed by millions. Today they are produced in massive, state-of-the-art factories and shipped to nearly every corner of the world. The iconic M stamped on each candy is recognized across continents, making M&Ms a universal language of sweetness and fun. Now M&Ms come in a dazzling rainbow of colors and an ever-expanding array of flavors. The classic milk chocolate remains a favorite, but the brand has never stopped innovating. Each color and flavor tells its own story, inviting you to pick your favorite or mix and match for a unique experience every time. From the rich, creamy taste of peanut butter to the salty crunch of pretzel, the gooey sweetness of caramel, and even seasonal or limited edition varieties, there's truly an M&M for every mood and occasion. Whether you're a fan of the classics or love to try the latest releases, the possibilities are endless. But no matter how many new flavors or colors are introduced, one thing remains constant: the unmistakable joy that comes from biting into that perfectly crisp candy shell. It's a sensation that's both nostalgic and timeless, instantly transporting you back to childhood or creating new memories with every bite. The satisfying crunch gives way to the smooth, chocolatey goodness inside, a delightful contrast that has captivated taste buds for generations. It's a simple pleasure, yet one that never fails to bring a smile, whether you're savoring them alone or sharing with friends. Each M&M is a tiny masterpiece, carefully crafted to deliver that perfect balance of texture and flavor. The glossy shell, the melt-in-your-mouth chocolate, and the playful colors all come together to create a treat that's as fun to look at as it is to eat. So go ahead, grab a handful of M&Ms and let yourself be swept up in the joy they bring. Whether you're celebrating a special occasion, enjoying a movie night, or just need a little pick-me-up, M&Ms are the perfect companion. Share them with family, pass them around at a party, or keep a secret stash just for yourself. However you enjoy them, M&Ms have a magical way of turning ordinary moments into something memorable. They remind us that sometimes the simplest pleasures are the sweetest. After all, life is just too short to resist the allure of these colorful, candy-coated delights. So next time you see that familiar bag, don't hesitate. Treat yourself to a little rainbow of delight and savor the happiness that only M&Ms can bring.